talk about this morning is discipline, habits. One thing that I've learned, and it's a good thing of getting older. 52 years old now. That's one of the good things about getting older. Is you actually do learn stuff. There's a benefit from getting wisdom. Oh, that's great. It does know something. That my brain, I am actually able to train my brain in the same way I, baseball pitching, on the fastball, curveball, slider. Practice. As you do something and you get a routine, our brain has this thing, a way of making things easier by running circuit routes in our brains more directly. Okay, it doesn't fool around, have to look around and search around information. It actually, our brains actually, in this biochemical way, moves everything into a much shorter, more direct path. That's how people get to a certain habit. Get up in the morning and exercise because of habit. Waking up, you don't need an alarm clock. I know many of you all heard that. You don't have to have an alarm clock. Once you set your body's clock, your body's going to know when to wake up. This is because of repetition. You are what you think about all day long. There's a repetition. Now that of course speaks to metaphysical sense that we are what we think about. Things that we think about are real, and we can't bring to reality those things that we think about and focus on. That is true. Everyone has experienced that. Everyone has experienced in their life, literally saying there's something that they need or something that they want, and when it's like seriously, yeah, I gotta have it. I was talking with a friend of mine the day before yesterday, and she was remarking that when she worked at Jack State University, she was a shuttle driver, a bus driver, has a CDL driver license. Okay, and so she was a Jack State University employee, and there was another lady worked with her, started at the same time as she did as a shuttle driver. And she remarked at how the lady, she worked there 4 years. And in the 4 years that the lady worked there, she got her degree. She got a bachelor's in those 4 years she worked there. And of course, for those people who don't know, most universities, and this is definitely in Mississippi, Jack State University, public university, employees can pursue their education tuition free. And probably have some other, it's a benefit of being an employee. And I say, and the thing about it was that in 4 years though, at the end of 4 years though, shortly thereafter, this particular shuttle route was discontinued, was no longer needed. So the job itself ended. Okay. What am I getting at? I'm speaking about the metaphysical discipline. How did she know? Did someone tap on the shoulder and say, hey, in 4 years, this job is going to be gone? Of course not. No one hires somebody and say, hey, look, we want you to work here just for 4 years. Jack State University, you'll be a state employee at a public university. But in 4 years, this job is going to be gone. No, that wasn't the job. Yeah. The woman came in with a plan She came in and she worked a full-time job as a shuttle driver, okay, and had the discipline to take the classes. And she simply took advantage of the fact that all she had to do was work out her work schedule around that class schedule to get that degree. She sat down, looked at the curriculum, what it would take to get a degree in 4 years, looked at when those classes were offered, looked at the program towards getting the degree, and of course, obviously, she worked it out and had the discipline, stuck with it, didn't let life's little challenges that happened, cars breaking down, children getting sick, mama getting sick, roof gets a leak, life's challenges that happens. Keep living. It happens to all of us. Flat tires, things of that nature, daycare, children, grandchildren, whatever, what have you. None of that stopped her, so that in 4 years, she never had I'm gonna sit out this semester. And I'll teach this to everybody. I say, look, quitting and even procrastinating becomes a habit. It becomes what your brain is. Your brain feels the pain and it goes, okay, this is a good time to procrastinate. Your brain feels the pain of the discipline. You have to push past that pain, especially when it's changed, when it's different. It feels like the weight is very heavy. You're capable of lifting it. When you first lift it, yeah, it does feel like something you can't do. It feels like something you can't do. No, you can't go out and run a marathon your first day exercise. You can run an eighth of a mile when you start, but at the end of 3, 6, 12 months, yeah, then you can run a marathon. Training, of course, with discipline. So, what I want to admonish my 5 people to do is to sit down, take the discipline, the power of 1 hour, and write down that portion of sales, the sales process that you must focus on. Sales and marketing. Like I say, you gotta say both of them, sales and marketing. That you're going to get down pat, in my mindset. Meaning it becomes a party. Is it going to be the prospecting party? Is it going to be the close? Now that's what I always focus on. Early on in my sales career, I focused on closing, asking closing questions. You must close. I'll give you this story. I'll never forget going to way in Meridian. Friend girl, we were all straight for the bars. They're all the way from Jackson City to Meridian. That's like about an hour and a half drive. Yeah, okay. And she had a friend guy come over, and he did an Amway presentation. And I mean, this was a killer Amway presentation. I'm talking about. And when he got through, everybody in that room was like, we clapped. It was a round of applause. I mean, we got it. It was so clear that the way he did it, he was very confident. He wasn't salesman-y, yelling at you like a guy that sells a ShamWow on the commercial, on the infomercial. He wasn't doing that. He wasn't like Stewart asking these, patronizing pat questions and answers, for orthotics. But rather, he was professional. There was no mistaking the fact this guy was professional when he got through doing that presentation. The problem, though, was that I watched, he never closed. People got up and actually had to ask him 2 questions that let me know he didn't close. They got up and asked him the Amway presentation. Asked him 2 questions. What is it and how do I get it? 2 questions Now, those are closing questions that if you close, that's what you end up with. So he ended up getting it still, though, because the presentation was good. So he practiced the presentation. Trust me, he practiced that presentation. He had it down pat. I'm a human being, you're a human being. He made it look effortless, which we all know anything that's made to look effortless comes from only one way, and that's practice. Okay. But people got up, presentation's over. So some people actually got up and left, thanked him. Man, this is wonderful. I really enjoyed it. Got and left. Some people were still sitting down chit-chat. I was one of them. And some people, about 2 people got up and said, well, what is this? Well, can I get it? And they found out what it was. I said, Amway, what is it? Wow, I never did Amway like that. I never had explained to me that way. Shoot, I'm gonna get it. And true that he sold some products, signed up some independent reps. They recruited some people. Okay. I gave you that story because early on in my sales career, I focused on closing. Okay. There's those at least 5 steps in the sales process. Prospecting, setting appointments, which includes the process of qualifying the prospect. Okay. Making the appointment, doing the presentation, doing the close. Okay. Combating rejections or objections. Okay, which is answering questions. Okay. And then closing the sale. Again, asking for the close again. After you've overcome the objection. And then follow-up. It's part of the process of follow-up. And let's not leave out when you close, this is a part that you just have to make a part of the discipline, and that is ask for referrals. I had a problem. I would forget to ask for a referral when I get to the close. I would go to the close all the way through, and I didn't have in my close a solid, okay, are there 3 people that you like refer to me, which I've now learned is part of the presentation. As I go through the presentation, is to simply say, okay, look, when I get finished, if you, and only if you, think, that this service that I provide is worthwhile, and there are people that you feel need it, will I offer you the opportunity and ask for the opportunity that you can refer me to those people that you know I can help. Okay, with this. So you choose out, that's still the process. Obviously you also ask for a recruit, but you pick out which of those key steps: prospecting, qualifying, appointment, close, follow-up. Obviously follow-up is not something you work on, but you do if you already have customers and clients, you follow with them. Obviously, follow with them. But choose one of those steps in the sales process to really focus on. The best one, obviously, of course, is first, and that is prospecting. Get that out there. Get yourself, because pretty much that gets the ball rolling. Okay, you must practice on the other steps, the disciplines. Get those down pat, because that honestly, because you don't want to be weak in any one of these steps. You want to have the discipline of each one of them. Okay. You always want to be recruiting. That's something that you want. If because that's how you build your business. See, and that's the thing that I can probably say about, my company's unique selling proposition. Okay. There are one of my favorite, authors, Robert Kiyosaki. He famously says, don't do the things that, poor people do, the poor and the middle class do. The middle class people, go to school, get a good education, make good grades, get a good government job, invest in mutual funds and annuities, college education funds, 403Bs, and the like. And they never start a business. Well, the unique thing is, and also Dave Ramsey, he doesn't like anything that has a low fee, sales charge. Where a person who provides the investment vehicle for you, retirement vehicle for you, gets a commission. He likes no low. Mutual funds, what have you. Okay, well, and obviously, in my company, we're all about that. That's what we do. We could be in business without it. Okay. But our unique selling proposition, Dave Ramsey and Robert Kiyosaki, is we offer people opportunity to have their own business. Okay, doing what we do. Meaning, so what you're saying is a guy who's a truck driver, CDL over the road, has a material driver, he's making six figures. What he should do is learn how to, invest his own money in stocks. He should spend the time invest his own money in stocks. I first say no. What he needs to do is learn how to go from just being a driver to having a trucking company. That's what he needs to do. He's got his biggest investment already. That biggest investment is what he is. That CDL license. Being an hazmat driver. He needs to learn how to recruit and train and get a process. Recruiting and training of the driver. Financing mechanism to get more trucks. Focus on one of those areas of the trucking business, probably usually logistics. When you're starting up, meaning getting loads, okay? Being a broker. All right? In building up the business, he does not need to spend time. He needs to hire me, to handle that investment management part of it, okay? We do have Series 65 licensed people, which is, I don't want, it's a registered investment advisor license. Allows you to manage accounts. Okay. So that's what I would say to Dave Ramsey and Robert Kiyosaki, is that our unique selling proposition, offering people the opportunity to have a business. Okay? That makes all the difference in the world, that they themselves, in other words, with Dave Ramsey, if you don't want people paying sales charges, loads, well, they can get licensed for really the lowest cost possible. That's close to free. The others have to pay their state fees. They pay their own state fees. Okay, the books and materials, and they can earn their way into having the testing fees paid for or prepaid. Okay, Dave Ramsey, get their own license, and then be over their own investments, and all the sales charges and loads of fees go to themselves, which is in effect actually having no sales charge and fees. Okay? So I know, if you want to get paid and the sales charge fees, then that seems not having fees in it. Right. Because you can then invest those sales charge fees with loads. Okay? Unique selling proposition. Okay? And the truck driver can do that if he just wants to spend the time to just get a license. Being my downline, And as he builds his trucking business, he therefore builds more employees, which all those people, we can put together a group plan for his business and his company, and he will be getting the renewals, okay, on all that business himself because he has a license. That's all he has to do. And that, over time, over 30 years, all that business builds up from that. So that I can then do an illustration and show Mr. Truck Driver as he builds his trucking business up to 20 people. And those 20 people are all building their own retirement accounts. That he's now over $20 million just on employees, and his own $20 million, it's over $40 million. All that by having those assets under management produce for him an annual check off of a sales charge. Because how can you argue against your own business? See, when it's your business, Mr. Rambo, that you earn the money from the sales charge fees, hey, somebody's getting paid. No one's offering anybody investments, period. I didn't say investment advice. You can't get investment advice for free. That's not even allowed, it's against the law. I mean, you can get it from your uncle. You can get it from, but not professional, licensed. And if your uncle's not licensed to sell securities, he can't sell you. He can give you the advice, which is good as what? Until you have to pay somebody to get the action. If he told you to invest in this stock, okay, you'd have to go and buy the stock. Somebody has to sell it, okay? Even if you do a DRIP plan, dividend reinvestment plan, the initial sale to get the first stock is gonna be sold by a broker. So someone's gonna get a fee. So you can cancel that. That's like someone buy some gas straight from the oil company, Royal Dutch Shell. No, you gotta go to a gas station. You better believe, they're gonna make some money off between what they pay Royal Dutch Shell and what they're gonna charge you. Something. If it's half a cent, they're gonna charge you something for that gasoline that you pump out of their tanks. Okay. So, also, Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, because of our unique selling proposition in our company, because of that, also, we offer the business opportunity. We can teach and train people in all these basics of building a business and investing. What are the basics? Rob, because see, check this out. I love the fact that these two wonderful authors who I support, I buy their books, okay? All right? That's the whole point I'm about to make, is that, they say, well, skip the middleman, do it yourself, but they're not giving the books away for you. What are they selling the books? They're best-selling authors. Dave Ramsey is always going to be introduced as best-selling author, New York Times best-selling author Dave Ramsey. Robert Kiyosaki is always going to be introduced as New York Times best-selling author, not best giving away book for free author. Right, exactly. So let's just kill that right there. They don't want me to get a sales fee, but I bet you they don't give away the book. Matter of fact, if they do have something free, I bet you a book, I bet you got at least pay for shipping and handling. Right? Not that they make anything off of it, but you got to pay something to get something. Now, which brings me to another point I'm going to tell everybody. You have to charge people for what you do, because otherwise it doesn't have any value. Zero. That's zero value. If you're giving away stuff free, that's as much value people put on it. For people use, yeah. I've got some wonderful, And I do make use of those stuff, things that I download for free, those free webinars and stuff. Okay. Now, we still all know, though, that those webinars, so to speak, what they are simple opportunities for companies to introduce you to their products. Yeah, we know that's what that's really is. You know. So, anyway, in other words, go back to my most foundational principle. To make money, you must transfer value. It has to be sold. That's the way the world works. It has to be a flow, there's currency, you know. So the most basic skill to learn is sales. Okay? Sales for survival, sales for prosperity. Thanks. Y'all be blessed.